So in the previous class, we have learned about the long put
Long
option.
put.
Okay, so when we are bearish with the market, we buy the put and pay the premium. And if the market goes in your favor, then you make unlimited profit. So that was the position of the buyer. Okay, same thing. We are using another strategy which is known as short put. So this is opposite to the long put. So this is the position of a seller. Okay, the short put means it is opposite to buying a put. So this is the position of a seller. So seller is the person who believes that the market is now bullish and market is at a very good support. So suppose that is a support level and market is not going to break that particular level. So what does he do? He just sell that put option. Okay. For example, this is the area. And for example, if I say like today we have the expiry of Sensex. So So market is trading around 76,970. So for example, if I say 76,900 would be a good support. So in that case, what I can do, I can write the put. I can write the put, or I can sell the put of this strike price and receive the premium. Okay. So it means what I feel is that the market is bullish and there is a good support at this level 76,900 and market is not going to break this support. Okay. So expiry will be on the upper side. It should not cross this level. Okay. So what I can do, I have two options. Either I can buy a call option. So if you are bullish with the market, you have two options. Either you can buy a call or you can sell a put. So in call buying, you need to pay the premium. Okay. But when you sell the put, you receive the premium. Okay. So that's why some people, instead of buying the call option, they just sell the put and receive the premium. And if the market does not break that particular level which we have sold, you will make limited profit. But in case market break this level, then it can goes anywhere and you make maximum loss. Okay. So for example, in this case, we have seen this is the example. Mr. XYZ is bullish on Nifty when it is trading around this area. So what does he do? He sell the put option of 4100, the strike price of 4100. The market is already 91 point above my strike price. Okay. And still I receive the premium of 170 rupees. So 170 rupees I can add. Okay. So in this case, what I can do is that 4100 is the strike price and I receive the premium of 170. So 170 is the premium I receive and I hope that market is not going to break this level. So if the market remain above this level, I make a profit. If the market remain at this level, I still make a profit. And what will be my break-even point? My break-even point would be you have to minus this. Okay. So it would be like, and this is almost like 3930. Okay. So this is the premium I had received. So in case market goes below my level as well, this would be my break-even point. So until or unless market go below this area, I will not make a profit. I just receive 170 rupees. I will pay back from this margin. Okay. And in case market break this level, then I will make unlimited loss. Okay. Here you can see the table here. Okay. So you can see the market was at this level 4100. So I have choose the strike price of 4100. Okay. 4100 strike price I have choose. So if the market is 200 point plus, doesn't make any difference. If the market 400 point plus, It doesn't make any difference to me because I have received the premium of 170. So my profit is limited, which I have received in advance while making the contract. That is my maximum profit. So if the market goes above or if the market increase, it doesn't make any difference to me because I have already received the premium. Okay. Now I have received the 175 premium. If the market close at this level, okay, and I have received the I have sold the strike price of 4100. So the intrinsic value would be like 100 point, but I have already received the premium of 170. So still I am making a profit of 70 point. It's like this. So still I am in the profitable area. Okay. So until or unless market at this level, this is my break even point. At break even point, there is no profit, no loss. Now in this case, market when the market reach at this level, okay. So this is the intrinsic value of this strike price would be 200 point. Okay. And I have already received the premium of 170. So 200 minus 170 would be 30. So I will make a loss of only 30 point. If the market is 200 point down below my level. Okay. If the market is 300 point below, if the market is 400 point, if the market is 500 point, then you can see the loss is unlimited. It is increasing and it can be unlimited. Okay. Jitna market गिरेगी, you will make unlimited loss because the put buyer will make unlimited profit. So the put seller will make unlimited loss. Okay. And again, if you do the same thing, you can calculate in Zerodha as well. When you sell the call option or when you sell the put option, you have to pay the high premium because of the unlimited loss. So if I choose this option and again choose Sensex, okay, so I can choose the expiry of 16 July. A lot size is 20 and 76,900. Okay, so when you sell the call option or you sell the put option, okay, you have to pay the premium. Right now it is not showing. So you can see this now. For example, market is trading at 23,950. 23,950. And if I sell this option, okay. So in this case, what I'll receive a premium of 23,780. And what is my investment? Total margin would be block 1,70,748. Okay. So this margin include span margin as well as the exposure margin. Okay. So 139, 1,39,551 along with 31,000. This is exposure margin and total would be 170 would be block. So I will receive a premium of 23,780 rupees. And if the market, now you can see the premium of this strike price for the 4th August. So choose the date of 4th August. Okay. So we have choose this thing 23,950. 950. Okay. Premium is around like 300 point. Okay. So now if you apply the same thing, I'm going to Excel again. Today itself, we can make lots of profit because market is bullish today. So in this case, if market is bullish or going up, then you can make profit. Okay. So its position name is short put. Okay. So when we are bullish with the market. So when we are bullish with the market, we use this strategy. You can apply this strategy on weekly basis as well. You can apply on monthly basis as well. And you can apply on stock or index, whatever underlying asset you want. So underlying asset I will choosing here is Nifty. Okay. And expiry I'm choosing August, 4th August. Okay. So expiry date is 4th August. And lot size is 65 for this. 65. And premium right now is 300. Okay, and if you check the amount, it would be 300 multiplied by 65 would be 200 multiplied by 19,000, around 20,000 around you will get this amount. Okay, for that margin will be blocked like this one. This would be the margin. Total margin I have to pay 170 some for it. That will be the margin block. Okay, now if you apply the same strategy today itself, you can see it is 299 and it is 66 point down today. So yesterday or in the morning the price was, yesterday close, your previous close, it is like 365, and today right now it is trading around 292. So there is a difference of almost 75 point. Okay, so in this way you can make this study. So if the market is continuously going upward direction, then you will see the according to the time value. This is due to the time value. Okay, so if the market is bullish and the time of expiry is spending, so what will happen? The premium will melt. Okay, and on the day of expiry it will become zero. Okay, so intrinsic value would be according to the what will be the spot price on that particular day. So if the spot price, now I can make break even point as well. Okay, so spot price is right now, spot price is 23970, 23970, and strike price I have choose 23950. Okay, now my break even point would be 23950 minus 300 point. That is my premium I have received. So this would be my break even point. So you can see there is a difference of 300 point. Okay, so if I have choose this as strike price. Okay, so first condition, what can be done? It may possible कि market will close at the same level. Okay, if the market close at this level, I will make a profit of complete 100 point. That will be 19,500. Okay, the first condition is market remain at this level. If the market close above this level, okay, still I'll make the same profit. There is no difference in the profit because my profit is already defined. Okay, so if market is 50 point plus, if the market is 100 point plus, if the market 200 point plus, doesn't make any difference. Okay, now we can see if the market is 50 point down, if the market is 100 point down, if the market is 150 point down, if the market is 200 point down, or if the market is 300 point down as well. Okay. So still the intrinsic value would be like 50 point, here would be 100 point, and here would be 150 point, here would be 200 point, here would be 250 point, and here would be 300 point. So if the expiry on the day of expiry, the spot price is 23900, so intrinsic value would be 50 point, but we have already received the premium of 300 point. So net profit I will make is 250. Again, this will remain fixed. Okay. So here I'll make a profit of okay. So if the market close at 23850, you will see the intrinsic value would be 100 point. But I have already received the premium of 300 point. So still I make a profit of 200 point multiplied by the lot size. If the market close at this level, if the market close at this level, if the market close at this level. So if the market is 300 point down, still I will not make any loss. Whatever the premium I have received, I'll pay back all the premium to the put buyer. So there would be no profit, no loss. Okay. If the market is 300 point down, still I am not making a loss of single rupees. Okay. This is the best thing about this strategy. If the market is 300 point down as well in this situation, still you will not make a loss of single rupees. It will be the waste of time only. Okay. The money will not be wasted. Okay. If the market close below this level, this is my break even point. Okay. So if after this level, if the market is 350 point down now, so if the expiry will happen at this level 23600, the intrinsic value would be 350 point. Okay. And I have already received the premium of 300 point. So now I will start making the loss of 50 point down. Okay. If the market is 23550, if the market is 23500, 235,450, the market 23400. Now you will see, now here the intrinsic value would be 400, here would be 450, here would be 500, here would be 550, and this will remain the same. Okay. Now here would be the loss of 100 point, here would be the loss of 150 point, here would be the loss of 200 point, here would be the loss of 250 point. Multiply by the lot size, whatever is the lot size. In this case, we have the lot size of 65. So if you multiply this by lot size, this would be my loss. Okay. Now, okay, here would be the loss of 6500. Here would be the loss of 150 multiplied by 65, like this. Here would be the loss of 200 multiplied by this, would be 13,000. There would be the loss of this one multiplied by this one. Okay. So you can see we have received the premium at this like almost 20,000, and if the market is 500 point, 550 point, then we will make a loss up to this point. Okay. So if the market is like 4, and if the market is this point, here would be my loss. Okay. Now it will be the loss. Okay. Now we'll reach up to the same lot. So if the market is at this level, okay. So here you can see there would be my break-even point, there would be no profit and no loss, and after this level, your loss will start taking. Okay, and the best thing about is that you have a complete 1 month to expiry. Okay, so whenever you feel that the market is not going in your direction, you can always exit. You can place a stop loss. Okay, so when you see that market is, so there are multiple kind of uh, adjustment you can make if the trade is not going in your direction. Okay, so obviously baat hai, when the market is going in upward direction, what will you do? You will either close your position or you can hedge this position with some other strategy. Okay, or there is your break even point. So until the market is not going above this area, will not make any kind of loss. So when the market reach close to this level, you can exit. Okay, so any point of time you can exit. Whenever you feel that the market is not going in your direction, you can exit. Okay, so these are the four naked option strategy we have covered, in which we are not using any kind of hedging. Okay, so in the long call we make unlimited profit, in the short call we make unlimited loss, in the long put we make unlimited profit, and in the short put we can make unlimited loss with limited profit. Okay, same kind of strategy you can use with any stock which is either bearish or which is on range bound. Okay, so we can select this strategy on intraday itself as well, or we can use for positional trade as well. So any stock which is down, maybe for example we can choose like Trent is one of the example, you can say. So any stock which is in the bearish territory, you can choose. You can see the stock is down from this particular level. Okay, so we could have make lots of profit if we can sell at this area, and still market is in stock is in bearish mode. Okay, so if we sell this stock at this level, we can make very good profit, but still market is our stock is still in the bearish direction. So what you can do is that I have told you about the mm, moving averages as well, and I have told you about like MACD as well. I have told you about RSI as well. Okay, so you can choose any indicator. For example, if I choose like indicator and I'm using EMA or SMA, simple moving average. Okay, if I apply a simple moving average and I can change the setting to 200. Okay, or you can choose either 50 as well. So 200 means is a golden level or golden ratio. Okay, so this is the mm, what you can say is the golden line of 200 simple moving average. So stock is still above this uh, EMA or SMA. Okay, so if you see any stock, the if the any stock is below 200 SMA, you can always go for short. Okay, so it is still अभी इस लाइन के ऊपर है, ठीक है. Whenever it is close below this line, we can also go for short, or we can choose another EMA or SMA of 50 point as well. You can use a 50. So it has just crossed the 50 EMA line. Okay, so you can see any point of time whenever the stock is above this moving average, you can go for long, or whenever the stock is below this moving average, you can go for short. So most of the time, like in this case, we can plan a long position. In this case, we can plan a short position. Again, in this case, we can plan a long position. Here will not make good profit, but here we can make a good profit. Okay, and here as well, there is a it will give you a very good entry. Okay, so we can use this strategy as well. You can use MACD crossover as well. So we can apply MACD indicator as well. Okay, now you can see the stock has just given you the MACD crossover. Okay, so you can see the crossover is already done. Okay, so if you are looking for a swing trade, or you can plan this short strategy, you can choose the crossover of MACD. Whenever the MACD line cross this line, the blue line is crossing this orange line, we can go for a short trade. And whenever this line is blue line is crossing this orange line, we can go for a long trade. So because we are using the call writing or put
Which
writing, sorry.
indicator will work well, sir, in this moving averages and MACD, which gives us more accurate signal?
The thing is that both indicator are the lagging indicator. These are not the
Okay,
leading indicator. So
okay, sir.
it will be it will give you the late signal. It will not give you the uh, early signal. Okay. But
Okay,
what you can do is that if you apply like RSI is a leading indicator. So if the RSI is giving you the early signal, then you can go for that. Okay. Now you can see the stock is already in the overbought zone. Okay. So we just need to wait for a signal that it is coming down below this level. We can plan a short position. Okay. And this is also,
already it is down now, sir.
sorry.
Already it is down now, sir.
Yes,
By
yes,
today it is.
yes, yes. Already it is down by uh, 3 days before. You can see there is a gap
Yes,
down. Okay.
yes, sir.
And right now stock is around 40. So it is not still oversold. It will oversold at around 35. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the stock you can use for the call writing purpose. If you are looking for, either you can buy a put, or you can either write a call using this strategy. Okay. So again, you can use, if you are looking
Sir,
for
how do we take entry using RSI, sir?
RSI, you need to wait for when the market is already oversold, and if this line is coming under this oversold area. Okay, then we can plan an entry.
Oversold area means 60, below 60 level,
No,
sir.
below 80.
Below 80.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now you can see these are the setting. Okay, and this is the 70 and 30. 30 is
Okay.
the oversold area, and this is overbought area, and this is the middle band. And this is the smoothing line. So if you want, you can ignore this line.
And if the value goes up to 80 and started going down from 80, then we can take short position, sir.
See, basically, it is according to the you can see the behavior of the stock. Sometime we
Yes.
use 80-20, sometime we use 70-30. The default setting are 70 and 30.
Okay,
But
sir.
if the stock is more volatile, we can use the setting of 80 and 20 as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but here by default we will have the setting of 70 and 30. And this one 51 is the middle band. So some people
Okay.
do on this middle band as well. If the market is
Yes.
above this 50 region, you can go for the buy. If the market is below this 50 line, you can go for short. This is one of the another example as well.
Okay.
Okay, now for the short put position, we'll choose the opposite of that. Okay, so in case the stock is giving you the, if the MACD is giving you the bullish signal. Okay, if the MACD is giving you the bullish signal, okay, in this case it is giving you the bearish signal, so we can use it for the call writing purpose, or we can use for the buying a put. Okay, but another stock we can choose for this uh, like market data, we can choose from Gainer.
Maxwell, sir.
Okay, like Sun Pharma, Bharti Airtel, Indigo. Eternal is still positive, you can see.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can use like Bharti Airtel today.
These are top gainers, sir,
Yes.
today.
Okay, so we can see this stock is in upward direction. Okay, here you can see it is in the upward direction from this area. Okay, it is making higher high and higher low. Okay, so and today itself it is in green mode, it is in green region. Okay, we can see a green candle here. Okay, and here it has given you a signal of crossover. So this is the crossover of MACD. Okay, so at this particular point of time we can plan a position. Okay, and the same thing you can see, this is the SMA. So there is a double surety, double indicator. Okay, this is a crossover strategy. Here it is also giving you a bullish crossover. Okay, so we can plan an entry around this area, and same thing SMA 50 is also, the candle is above this 50 SMA price, so we can also plan an entry here. Okay, and again at this point of time, okay, we can also plan an entry. So if you buy a call at this particular time, or you can sell a put on this particular 26 July, then we can make a good profit. Okay, if you see the historical data of Airtel, if I say the data is available or not, just let me check. Bharti Airtel. See, it is still 26 point down today. Okay, so if you uh, write a call yesterday, you can make a profit of almost 26 point. So Airtel is 47 point positive today, and yesterday close was 41 point. Okay, and the lot size is 475. Okay, so 475, if I multiply 475 is the lot size, and previous close was almost 42 point. 42 multiplied by the lot size is 19,500. You will receive this, and right now it is trading around 27. Okay, you can see the difference is this one multiplied by this one. Okay, minus this one minus this one. So within a single day you can make a profit up to 7,000. If you would have write this put yesterday, the price would be 42, and today the price is 27. So you can see because the market is going upward direction, it is 50 point, almost 50 point positive today. So due to that, the premium of that put has decreased from this level to this level, and if you exit the position today itself, you can make a profit of 7,000. Yesterday the value of that contract was 20,000 around, and right now it is, the value of this contract is 12,825. So you could have make a profit of 7,000 if you write this call. But you just need to follow the same strategy. And again, if you go for this the this
Sir, can we use RSI with moving averages or MACD, sir? Can we use both?
yes, you can use. Now you can see the historical data of this strike price again. So I can choose the stock option.
Can you just show with RSI and
Yes,
moving averages or MACD,
yes,
sir?
just wait. 28 July, yes, and I can also say put option, and now you can see according to the data, if you plan this position on 29th June or this particular day, 1st of July. The 1st of July, the on 1st July or 2nd July, the premium was 70 rupees. Okay. Now, and right now it is trading around 26. So if you have sold this uh, call on or put, sorry, on that particular day, you could have made a profit of almost 40 point. Okay, 70 from 40 to from 70 to 27. Okay. Now what you are asking about MACD and RSI.
MACD, RSI, or MACD, sorry, RSI or moving averages, sir. Any one of this combination.
So MACD, first we are using the MACD along with RSI. Okay. Now you can see this is MACD and this is RSI. Now here you can see there is a crossover at this particular point of time. It has given you a signal of buying. You can go for a buy trade. And here you can see the value of this. So if I plan a line around 50, this is my 50 line. Okay. And this is the line of smoothing. So if I want, I can make this off. Okay. So this is the median line of 50. Okay. So 70 is the oversold region, 30 is the over 30 is the oversold region, 70 is the overbought region, and 50 is the median line. So just I have told you, if this line RS line is above, just whenever it is closing above the level of 50, you can plan a buy entry at this particular time. Okay. So here it has given you a signal of buying here. Okay. And just after this particular candle, okay, at this candle it has given the signal. Okay. And MACD has given the signal on this particular candle. You can see this is the crossover done on this particular candle. It has given you early signal and MACD has given you a late signal, but still if you plan entry at this level, you can see the histogram are also on above the zero line, and you can see the histogram is also increasing and the crossover is also in the same direction. Okay. Then here you can plan a buy position. Now another thing is that you can see there is no divergence, there is a conversion line. Okay, both things are going in the same direction, which is also a positive sign. Okay, so there is no diversion in this stock. So if diversion would have been there, we should not make a position. Okay, and same thing you can apply, like ignoring this thing, and you can go for SMA or EMA. Okay, simple moving average or exponential moving average, you can use anything. So right now I'm choosing EMA, and for the short term you can use either 9 EMA, and for reliability you can use up to 20 or 50. So I can choose a 50 EMA exponential moving average of 50 days. Okay, now you can plan an entry here as well. Okay, now again, because this is the lagging indicator, so it has given you signal at this point, and RSI has given the signal at this point on this candle. Okay. So there is a late entry by 2 day, but still if you plan an entry after this, you could have make a good profit up to this. Okay. And you can choose another EMA if you want. You can use for the shorter period, for the 20 EMA. It will give you early signal now. Okay. Now you can see once it is close above this candle, you can plan an entry. Okay. And same thing you can go for intraday as well. So you can use like 15-minute time frame. Okay, if you want, you can make a 15-minute position. Now here you can see the market was in oversold region. Okay, with RSI, you can see market was in oversold. Okay, and after that it is coming inside this 30 region. Okay, and after this 30, whenever this stock is coming above this line, we can plan or you can use either second strategy of 50 here as well. So at this particular time, it has crossed this line as well, and it has crossed this line as well. Okay. So whenever the stock is reversing from this oversold region, okay, it means market is now showing some strength. And when the stock is above 50, so it will show you the more aggressive behavior of the buyer. Okay. So if the stock is above the 50 level, most probability is there it can goes up to this level 70 or maybe above the 70 region. Okay. So most of the time you'll see in the historical data here it has crossed above 50, it has goes up to this level. Here it has crossed above 50, it has goes up to this level, and same thing in the past as well. Okay, whenever it has crossed above this 50 level, most of the time you can see here as well, you can see it has given you above 50 level. Here you can see after crossing this level it has gone up to this level, and most of the time here as well. Okay, so whenever it is crossing above 50 level, most of the time it has goes up to this region. Okay, so we can plan and we can expect a range. This would be my profit. So until or unless the stock is reaching up to this level, you can make a profit booking at this level. Okay, or if you want you can use the uh, trailing stop loss if you want, but if you want you can make a safe exit at this area. You can make a safe exit at this area. So in the last 5 time we have seen, after whenever it is crossing this level, it has reached up to this level one time, second time, third time, fourth time, and fifth time as well. Okay, so out of five out of five it has given you same example. In the past as well, you can see here after this 50 again in this time it has not given, after this it also given. Okay, so most of the time it will give you a good entry if you plan on the shorter time frame as well. Okay, so you can use RSI along with EMA, or you can use same thing like MACD along with EMA. Okay, you can see like MACD along with EMA on the 15-minute time frame, or you can use on 5-minute time frame as well. Okay, so here you can see it has crossed this at this candle. Okay, and after this EMA line 220 EMA crossover, you can plan an entry. Okay,
Sir, in EMA indicator, we have to wait a candle to close above the line,
above the
right?
EMA line, right?
Then only the next candle we should take the entry.
Yes.
Okay.
So here you can see this is it has given you the crossover at this candle. Okay, and at this point of time you can see the market is about to close. Okay, so this is 3:15 candle and this is your 9:15 candle. Okay, so this is what the day closes. Okay, and this is the fresh day of 9 July, that is today itself. So today the stock has crossed this EMA line, so we can plan an entry after 15 minutes. We have already discussed in the last class as well. Okay, so we can mark our first candle high. Okay, this is my first candle high and this is my first candle low, and best thing about that, this is above my 20 MA. Okay, so in the second candle after 9:15 to 9:30 I can plan an entry. Okay, and this could be my profit. This could have been my profit. So you can see green, 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 and again a red candle. So you can exit at this candle, and you could have make a profit of 40 point today. Okay. Now you can see this red candle is also a engulfing candle. Okay, so so you can exit at this particular point of time. Okay, after this candle, and there is confirmation as well. Okay, so market is sideways for 1 hour, and after that it is again in the downward direction. Okay, so this is how you can plan an entry accordingly. Okay, so if you want, you can see any stock which is in the bullish direction. So if the stock is on bullish direction on the daily time frame, then it is above either 50 or 200-day SMA. Most of the chances are there because 200-day is a standard or golden ratio. If you choose a 200-day EMA or SMA, okay, so it means that stock will remain above this 200 line for at least few days. Okay, so you can choose either Nifty, you can choose Nifty as well, or you can use any particular stock like Reliance as well. You can see either this stock is above the 200-day EMA or below the 200-day EMA. Now you can see the stock is below the 200-day EMA. That's why it is not a good candidate for buying. It is a good candidate for selling. Okay, you can use this stock for selling purpose. Okay, so we can either buy a put at this point of time, and it has given me the crossover as well. Okay, so after giving this negative candle or bearish candle, it remained negative for lots of days, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, more than a week or more than a month. Stock is still in the bearish direction. Okay,
Sir, if we want to do swing trading means 200 or 50 EMA, sir, which time frame is good, sir?
you can use any. Some people use 200-day. 200-day basically show you the more reliability, but 50
Okay,
is also good because
okay, sir.
200-day is a longer time frame. Okay,
Okay,
and 50 is just like you can say it is the 50-day, like it is the period of almost 2 months, because in
yes, sir.
1 month we have only 21 session
Yes,
trading
sir.
session. So in the
Yes,
2 months we have 42 session or 40 session. So it is a average time frame of almost 3 months. Okay, and if you
yes,
choose 200-day, it is around like almost a 1 year period, like 200
yes,
200 session. Okay, so that's why instead of using 200-day, we can choose a shorter period of 50 MA as well, but both are good for the trading purpose. Okay, so we can choose any other stock like Infosys as well. Okay, again you can see Infosys is in bearish direction. Okay, so once this stock is below this EMA line or SMA, you can choose any. Okay, on this particular day, like 6 February 2026. Okay, so February, March, April, May, June, and July. So almost 6 months. It is still in the bearish direction. Okay, and continuously falling from this region, from 16 or 1800 to 1000. It is almost 800 point down. Okay, so we can choose this thing. So because uh, we can make only up to 3 month expiry. So you can see in the February month as well, it is down. In the month of March, it is also sideways. In the month of April, it is also negative. In the month of May, it is quite positive, but still it is down, down, down,
sir,
and down.
now if we want to take entry in Infosys, how do we take, sir?
See, entry stock is still in the negative territory, so we cannot go for long position. We can only go for see the opportunity of selling. Okay, now it has crossed all these. Maybe we can choose for weekly. Okay, okay, so it is also below the 200 week. Okay, 200 day EMA of weekly price as well, and it is below the. So here you can see it can take support at this level. Okay, so this is the 200-day or 200-month EMA line. Okay, so if it is taking support at this level, okay, so it may possible it can take support at this region, and if it is cross this level as well, then we can see the stock can come up to this level as well, 850 as well. Okay, so if this support is breaking, so this is a ideal support. Okay, Most of the time it has reversed around this region. Okay, it has taken the support on this day as well. And now if the stock close below this level, if it break this support is broken, then you can see there can be a sharp decline in this stock price as well. So we cannot plan a buy, we cannot go for long, we can wait for the reversal. Until unless there
Yes.
is no reversal sign, we cannot plan now. Okay,
Okay.
so stock is in bearish direction. You can see no, there is no signal of,
No divergence.
yes, there is no kind of diversion, there is no kind of reversal sign. Okay,
Sir, if you see lows of MACD,
yes.
it seems to be like divergence, no, sir.
Where? MACD.
No, in MACD, sir. Can you compare?
There is no divergence. I can't see divergence.
No divergence.
No, no, there is no divergence.
No divergence.
See, both things are going the same direction. You can see.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
On the daily basis, we can see there are some kind of diversion here. Okay. No, here you can see there is a diversion. Okay. Here you can see
That
there is
is
a
the divergence.
so there is a probability that it can take support at this level because it is on the 200-day monthly support. Okay, so it is around this level. Okay, so it may possible it can take support from this level. Otherwise, if this support is broken, then it can come up to 850 level as well, 840 or 850. So we cannot go for a long position uh,
Okay.
until we see any kind of reversal in this stock. Okay, and most of the time you will see, if you observe, all the IT sector is down, not only Infosys, all the IT sector is
TCS,
bearish.
yes.
You can see TCS is also in the negative
TCS,
territory. Okay,
yes, sir.
so if you go for TCS as well, you can see it has given the, this is my 200-day EMA here, and still stock is still falling from 3200 to almost 1900. And you will see like Wipro as well. So all the sector of these stocks, Wipro, Wipro. Okay. Now you can see after this EMA line, stock will be still in the negative direction. Okay. Here we can see there is a crossover of MACD in the Wipro.
Yes.
So there can be chances that Wipro can recover from this level. Okay. So for positional trade, we can plan like 170 can be the, this can be the support level.
Yes.
Okay. So if this support is not broken, then we can plan, we can think that it can recover from this. And same way, like you can choose another stock like Mindtree, or so all the stock of this sector are bearish zone, in the bearish territory.
LT, LT.
Okay.
Okay.
So like I can see, okay, so here you can see on the sector basis. Okay. These are the Infosys, TCS, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Mphasis, Persistent, Coforge. ठीक है, तो टेक में can choose Tech Mahindra as well. ठीक है, so Tech Mahindra is also below this line. Okay, so whenever it is cross above this level, only then we can plan to buy. Okay, so it is, now you can see it is making base. Okay, so this would be you can use this as a support area. Multiple time it has taken the support from this level, this level. this level. So it may possible it can go above this level. So you can see there is a symmetrical triangle here. Oh, there is a triangle formation here. So if it is above this line only, then we can plan. So either this it should break this level or it is close above this level. Only then we can go for the long position.
Or else if it comes down, there are more possibilities of breaking down the support level, because it has tested so many times.
Yes, yes, but it would be a good support. I don't think it will be break.
Because
Like
it has taken so many times now, sir, that support,
yes,
so support will get weakened now.
yes, yes. Now that can be another support on the weekly
Yes, sir.
chart.
Yes.
Okay, so still it is above this line. Okay, on the weekly basis. So weekly EMA के above है, so still we can think it can take support at this level. Okay, or on the daily time frame or hourly time frame, we can think its top is still below this line. And MACD has also not given any kind of crossover. So on the hourly chart, if it is give you a confirmation or this crossover, so when this crossover will happen and the stock is above this line on hourly chart, then we can plan a buy entry. On the shorter time frame, it has might have given, yes, it has given the an intraday opportunity to buy. So on the intraday basis, one can plan at this time, but this time, but it is not sustaining above this level. You can see multiple time it has given you the crossover. Okay, so at this point of time, for intraday purpose, you can go for long. You can plan a buy entry here as well. You can plan a buy entry here as well, here as well. Okay, but for the positional trade, we would not recommend any kind of IT stock. Okay, so these are the four strategy we have covered.
Okay.
Okay, in the next class, we will be covering like synthetic long call and synthetic put call.
Okay.
Okay, so that will be the mixing strategy of more than two underlying assets. Okay,
Okay.
here we are using only the naked option. These are the naked option. We are not using any kind of hedging for these things.
Yes.
Okay, in the next strategy, we'll be using some kind of hedging strategies. Okay,
Okay, sir.
then ठीक है then.